Can you solve this 2025 Maths Challenge question without doing too much work? How many factors does 2025 have? We can start with the prime factorisation of 2025, which is 3 to the power of 4 times 5 squared. And you might start looking around for factors. And in fact, anything where we've got 3 to the power of something times 5 to the power of something, where the powers are less than 4 on the 3 and less than 2 on the 5, or equal to it, will be a factor of 2025, because I could multiply it by the remaining 3s and 5s to get up to 2025. So I could have, for example, 3 to the 1 times 5 squared is 75, 3 cubed times 5 to the 0, because anything to the power of 0 is 1, would just be 3 cubed, so that would be 27. I don't really want to just write all of these out one at a time though, so can we find a smarter way? Well, let's think about what we said there about 3 to the a times 5 to the b always being a factor of 2025, so long as a is less than or equal to 4 and b is less than or equal to 2. We could make a table then of the possible values of a and b. I can have a from 0 to 4 and b from 0 to 2, and if I took a equals 0 and b equals 0, that would be 3 to the 0 times 5 to the 0, that's 1, that's the first factor of 2025. I could do a is 0 and b is 1, that's 3 to the 0 times 5 to the 1, that would just give me 5 there. If I did 3 to the 0 times 5 squared, that gives me 25, and so on. Now, the idea is that you wouldn't really write all of these out. I'm just trying to explain how it works to you, because this gives us a really efficient method, right? I can match any of the possible values of a with any of the possible values of b, and there's going to be 3 options then for each possible value of a, and there are 5 possible values of a, so we know that the number of factors that there will be then will just be 5 times 3, which is 15, and we can work that out without actually having to write out the full list of factors.